firm of company is Black Series Edition LLC with Crystal Edge technology screens. I had somebody say on a forum site that we have two sites. Actually, we're going to have three sites, but each site is different. So the Crystal Edge site is for gunmetal only. That's where the Imperial gunmetal is going to show up. Going to have it on there. And our other site, which you have in a Black Series, strictly just sells black screen paint only and some gamer screens. And then the other site, which we're going to be having for the rare edition screens, because we don't want them on there, they're going to be basically the FLE. I think it's HR or RH, and that is going to be on a rare edition. We got three websites for building. So actually, I've already got two. We're building another one. But this is what I understand here. I got to call these people up. This doesn't make any sense. I'm ordering the black surface right now. So, you know, my shipping cost is, this is why I said, this is what burns me up about people at the end of the day, when these people do these businesses. The magnet sample, the black one, is $0. The other screen, which is the screen paint, which is $1 for the sample, right? So I'm looking at my total, and my total is $25. Why is my total $25? I total 26 bucks. It's $26 because you don't have any choice but to pay for express shipping. That's it. You're going to pay for express shipping whether you like it or not. I want to see if they have another way of basically, there's no other way to change the shipping option, because I don't need it right away. Like, I'm not in a rush to get it, but they got it this way because they make a, oh my goodness, this is a, I'm not going to say it that way, but it is a bit of scammy because, again, it shouldn't cost me that much money to ship out two little samples. I say mostly they're going to send it in a mailer, like $8, $8 or $9. Diamond shipped their screen in a mailer, and it didn't cost that much money. So they're charging me 26. It's altogether is 26 bucks, $25 for shipping, because you have no other way to ship it. There's no other option here to pick any other shipping but next day delivery, which is $25, which means they're making a percentage off shipping this out overnight. I don't need it overnight. I really just don't. I can have it like in the next 4 days or 5 days. I'm like really in no rush to get this at all. But they make it so you have to pay for it overnight. So they make their money back in some off one of the samples, which is $0, and the other one, which is $1. Oh, I'm gonna dig into the company now for that one. I'm gonna give them a call. I'm not paying for that. That's just downright stupid. At the end of the day, there's no other choice. There's like no other choice to go anywhere else. Okay, if I want a cheaper shipping rate, there's no other choice. You have to go by the express shipping only, and express shipping is $25. I'm gonna pay $25 shipping for something that costs me $1, and the other one is $0. Are you kidding me? And there's no other option. So if it pretty much, if you round it up, and this is within the United States where their companies at, if you ship it by a mailer, like I said, it's $8.50. That's literally what it should cost me to have it shipped over here. $8.50. This is Diamond right here. Diamond didn't cost that much money to ship this one at all, period. So how the freak am I paying $25 for a sample sheet delivery? That's because they made it that way. They made it for that only, so that way they'll make their money back. A little bit money off. They're making money off the samples. We're not going through that because I'm making a phone call. Paying no freaking $25 for some freaking sample? You lost your mind. Because that way, if I got to pay $25 for this sample, yeah, I'm going to destroy your stuff. Because that ticks me off at the end of the day. I'm definitely going to destroy your stuff. Because that doesn't make any sense. That's robbery altogether. That is freaking robbery. What's their freaking phone number? All right, let me see. Let's see. I want to come in here and talk about the updates because we got the Sugar Plum Fairy. We're going to be showing off that screen pretty soon. I already ordered everything I needed for that. Ingredients is already done. All the screens are done. We just have to order ingredients. So we're going to be showing up the gamer screens pretty soon. And we're going to be adding all the videos we just updated for the FLE. They're going to be added to the site. So we can update, we can, pictures and videos of that stuff because, we got to have it. Let me see. 16. Yeah, when I pay for Elite stuff, at the end, matter of fact, I can't get the Dark Star 9, which I got the Dark Star 9 in storage, but I just realized I can't get it. I told these companies know me at the end of the day. People are like, oh, they don't know. Yeah, they definitely know who we are. They know who we are. So I used to be able to go on to Elite Screens and pick up the Dark Star 9 and pay for it like 10 bucks. Not anymore, you can't. You literally have to call them. If you have ever had the opportunity of calling Elite Screens, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They're not very easy to reach out to. I had an issue with them when I ordered a fixed frame screen and the support rods were missing. It was a freaking headache reaching back and forth between them. At one point, it just got to the point where Amazon just gave me back my money. So they had an even difficult time reaching out to them. So yeah, but at least, you know, I can't go in and get the Dark Star 9 anymore because they put it up. So I can't get access to it because it used to be I can go right in there and pick it up. I wonder why I'm dealing with this mess. Let's go pop over to Elite Screens too on top of that. And Vivid Storm. I was to pick up their samples too today too. I'm shopping. I told you today we're shopping. We're doing challenges against our technology. Let me see. Elite Screens. We got Elite Screen samples. Screen samples right here. I wanted the Dark Star 9 that's in there. I wonder because it used to be in there. It used to be to buy it right off the bat. And even their shipping is not that much money, not that expensive. $25? Let me see, Dark Star 9. Now, for anybody saying, no, it's never in there, I record everything that I do. So when I'm on here, when I've done shopping for screens on here, I bought it right off directly off the site. So I'm curious if we see it on here. None of these are just, these are good screens, to put it this way, but they're not going to take our screen. We need a Dark Star 9. So see, they had a Dark Star Ultra Short Throw 2, but the Dark Star 9 is not there. It used to be there, because that's where I bought it from. So it's someplace else, which means they took it out of there, which that is their top screen. That's their best. That's the best of the best. If we're going to test against their product, I'd rather just, instead of going through all this, which I did this already, I went through just about all these screens we have on here. The best one to be to go after is the best screen they have. So where is the Dark Star 9? So let me see. But it's not there. Let me see. Sample blue screens, Dark Star 9. I'm gonna pay $26. Come on now, y'all just doing too much now. Let me see, Dark Star 9. Wait, there's a special edition? That's interesting. What's the special edition look like? Ooh, we need a sample sheet of this. I want to know what it does against our, well, yeah, it's not black, so we know what's going to happen anyway, but still I want to know. I'm curious. Special edition, special edition, special edition. Oh, we've upgraded. Everybody's upgraded. That's good. That's good. All right, definitely. I'll have to go to a dealership to get that. Can't go directly to them. It's kind of difficult. I'll go to a dealership to get it. All right. Meanwhile, I need to get this one because I'm ready to order. I'm ready to order. Ready to get that order in. And I'm gonna see if I can get some. I'm going for shopping for black paint today too for our products because, again, the stuff we have here, I'm bored with it already. I need more black paint to put against my screen. Remember, we're building an entire section for our black versus black demonstrations, and I need to have a ton of these demonstrations done. So I ordered about 13 different versions of fabrics, of films, micro mesh, paint, you name it, we bought it. So let me see what's going on with this right here. Let's see. Okay. No, I can't put this on speaker. It's business. Yes, hello. How you doing? Is this smarter screen? I'm sorry, I do apologize for that. I'm trying to order your sample. I'm sorry, my fault. I'm trying to order your sample sheet, but the problem I'm having is charging me $25. I don't need it right away. I just need to order the surface so basically I can see it. This will be fantastic for my home theater setup. Where are you located? Where are you located at, by any chance? Oh, you're in Ireland. Okay. Okay, then I can see where the express comes in at. Okay, I see. I understand now. I thought you were over in the United States. That's why. All right. Not a problem, no. Not a problem, no. Well, thank you so much for the information. I really appreciate it. You're welcome. All right. Okay. Good day. Bye-bye. Oh, man. I swear this is going to be interesting. I'm buying it. They're in England. They're in Ireland right now. Oh, man. Well, it's business. It's business. It's business. Can't let emotions get caught up. I love Ireland. I do. I love freaking Ireland so much. I love Ireland. I love all the different countries, but I like Ireland, like England, all of them. But it's business. It's technology versus technology. We're buying it. It's $25 because they're over there, and it's express shipping. So hey, if it's coming from overseas and I paid for it regularly, it would take forever to get here. So, yeah. I'm gonna put you guys in another direction. See if I can get you guys over here because I don't need to give you guys credit card information because we got weirdos. Well, you shouldn't do that anyway. It ain't about weird. You got people do that anyway. They're just weird. Point you guys in the direction of the screen over there. There we go. Right on there. Put my order in and get my stuff. Now, I decided we're not going, not because of anything else. I'm just tired of talking about it. I really am tired of talking about it. I'm going to buy it. It's going to be here. You know what I mean? Let's see what happens if we get canceled out or not. I'm going to buy it. Doesn't make a difference. But I'm going to stop talking about it for a bit because I'm tired of it. Tired of hearing it come out of my mouth, to tell you the truth. Let's let it rest for a bit. And then when things come over, let's begin to buy what we need to buy. Because I got some people on the account that live for the drama. Yeah, go kick rocks and get the freak off my account. Okay. Let me see what I want to get here. All right, so okay, we'll pay for it, no problem. I'm paying $25 for. That's the case. I might as get a couple of things while I'm here. I won't pay that kind of money at the end of the day. Nah, it's just going to jump my price. All right, this is what we got. I should have asked. Okay, we got the Smart Black projection screen paint. That right there. Make sure we got what we want right there. All right. If not, we just come back in and buy more. And it's right here. Okay. We don't need to update anything. But wait a minute. How did they notice it's going to my address? All right. Proceed with checkout. All right. We got all our information there. All right. All right. Bum, 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 bum. What are we asking for here? Name. Ooh, yeah. All right. I'm going to just don't know how I am. Oh, let me get some other two names I got. You won't see this because I actually have I have 4 first names. A lot of people don't realize, but I do got 4 first names that I can use. I just never use them. Yep, and you'll never know what they are. No, only very few people know. As a matter of fact, very few people know. I got certain names I'm called by. So I know if you live in the hood, you know this stuff at the end of the day that nicknames and stuff like that you're being called. Sometimes I got friends that still don't even know what their actual names are because they have these nicknames they're attached to. So I would know exactly who you are by what you call me. That's how I would know. That's why I say, you know, sorry to put this in here, and I really do, but yeah, if you call me by a certain name, I know who you are. There's a good chance I might discharge my firearm on you. So be careful what you call me. Let me see. Not disarm a firearm to kill somebody. I carry non-lethal. Most of the time I started carrying the lethal. I used to carry lethal rounds, but I started carrying non-lethal because I started thinking about it in a minute. Like, okay, if I shoot somebody at the end of the day and I kill them, this is a person who never gets a chance to go to heaven. They're done. They're fit. They're going over to wherever they're going to go. They're going to go to hell. And I don't want to be responsible for that. you know, don't want any response for that. So I carry my non-lethals on me. So if I hit somebody with that, I'm taking you down. That's that, you know, probably you are going down. But at least you're going to be alive. I mean, at least from probably from the experience, maybe you may change your life and become a Christian. Who knows? It took some crazy stuff for me to become a Christian. Let's see. So, you know, who knows? But that's why I stopped carrying the lethals. All right. Let me see. Yeah, so we got the Sugar Plum Fairy coming. We're going to be designing that pretty soon. We're going to be showing it off. And next after that, we're going to be working on the Leviathan. And I forgot. I got the contact. I mean, the graphic designer. Actually, we've been talking for the last 4 days. Actually, I lost track of her for a while. I couldn't figure out where she was at. But yeah, I lost track of her company. Ooh, no, we're not going to put that there. Let me see. And she's going to do the artwork for the Sugar Plum Fairy and all the other work we're going to do. I told you the labels were dummy labels. We don't use those labels. And labels we're showing out, they're dummies. They're not the actual labels. I've already been to this one already. All right, it's coming from there. Yeah, definitely want to ship it here. Let me see. Let me see. Let's see, did we capitalize that? Mm. Ooh, did I put my, no, I didn't put my number in there. Good, okay, I didn't put that in there. I'll tell you how petty I think the trolls would be. The trolls would be like, they'll try to contact their company, like, hey, there's this guy buying, don't sell to him, so and so and so. We know you guys are petty like that. But again, these are companies. They don't care about what you say at the end of the day. They're about basically making money. They don't have that fear factor you guys have at the end of the day. You're afraid of everything. I'm going to be surprised if you're afraid of your own shadow. Yep. I mean, if you want to discourage people from selling to us, I'll just come in and embarrass you every single day. I'll just buy something from you every day and have you put the money back in our account every single day. So, I told you this. There's when people do dumb stuff like that to us, there's consequences behind it, embarrassing consequences. Like right now, dude, what's going on right now? They're going through some. It's a bad decision. What I talked about yesterday, they got some stuff going on. They got to figure out how to work it out. But either way, we got to have that product down here. It doesn't make a difference. But bad consequences, like walking in your backyard and making a claim that wasn't true, and I went to your website and I did the same thing you said you did to me, but except for I bought your products and I have all cancel orders on you, embarrass you. So if you do that, what'll do happen is I'll go to your account every single day and I'll order everything off your shopping cart and watch you put the money back in account. As a matter of fact, I'll make videos that say, give me back my money. And you'll literally put the money back in my account because you can't back it up. I should buy from somebody right now. Let me see if I can get my money back to my account. That's what I have to do it. I can literally, if I wanted to really embarrass, I'm going to put it, if I really want to embarrass the other fellow, I don't want to mention my video, I could order enough of your cancellations to make a paper mache crow made out of your cancel receipts and stick it on top of my freaking desk. That's embarrassing. So yeah, you fear us. Of course you fear us. You fear everything we do. You see that Sugar Plum Fairy that I'm about to design? That thing will wipe your technology clean. Gone. So if you're claiming your product to be working on gaming screen paint, don't do that. Don't make any claims. At the end of the day, to our technology, we make gaming technology. It's a gaming technology screen. If you challenge that screen, I'll go buy your stuff and you'll cancel out. And I'll put you against your product versus ours on gaming. And I bet you my screen will blow you out of the water, even at 720p, because we can read 100% contrast. And contrast is needed for gaming. It's very important. Let me see. Contrast is everything. what we have here, the difference between this screen right here is this screen is producing a very high contrast. So it has a vantage point because they're both black. Okay, I still can't get over that one. What if I put my cell phone up against your screen? Will it basically pick up next to the cell phone? Ooh, that would be interesting. I'm going to take my cell phone. Matter of fact, that's a good idea. Hold on for a minute. We can't do it this way. The screen can't allow it to stick. I need a holder that I can stick to the screen and do a star field. Let me see that for a minute. Star field. Well, let me see. I got monitors in here. We got to do a monitor wall. I'm going to put one, can put a monitor next to the screen. See if you can pull the same contrast as a TV. We got to think of the crazy stuff for our stuff at the end of the day. Like right now, I'm thinking about putting the TV against that screen right now. Why not? All right, I'm gonna do it in the next video. Disconnect this, stick it down there, and put it against that. Oh, let me see. Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, this is gonna be nice. I wonder. Well, at first I was kind of upset because I'm thinking, okay, I mean, if they're in the United States, that's a lot of money to pay for shipping for just the samples, just for samples, a lot of money. But then find out they're in England. Oh, that explains everything right there. Yeah, I can understand that 100%. All right, so no problem. We'll pay it. Let me see. Is that my card number? Let's see. There's no wallet. Okay, let's see. Where's my? Yeah, we got in earlier today. Man, I hit the lift so much down here. They all know me. When I get in the car, like, Ken, like, yup, that's me. I gotta change my profile picture too. Ken, that's me. Yup. Matter of fact, we gotta do a luxury. Not luxury. We're doing a what you call this today. We're doing what you call it today? We're gonna do an extra large lift today because I gotta transfer some stuff to the other spot. Yeah, ramp. Ha 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 ha. What you call that? I had it today. I had it. What did I have today on me? I just took it off. I gotta. Oh no! Did I put it there? Oh, I think I did put it there. No. I had it on the juice. We just came in. Yeah. Don't you dare sit in my seat. You gotta get your little office chair. That's what I gotta do. Ooh. Now, one thing, I already been at my license, so I gotta go down and I have to get permits. The permits that I need are gonna be for this summer, and you have to have a license to get permits, by the way. So this summer, I want to do some demonstrations with the technology and parks and stuff like that. And in order to do that, you have to have permits. And with the permits, you're gonna need a license. Let me see. Where are you at? Okay. Let's see. I think this is you, right? No, it's not you. We updated. All right, so let's put this one in. Somebody just trying to get some reflection. I gotta see what he's typing in. It's none of your business. And they're right, Taco. Like I said, what's in your belly? What is in your belly is none of your business. What's in my belly? Most expensive sample sheets I paid for definitely for shipping. But you know, it's worth it. It's a black screen. That's why it's worth it. It's a black screen. That's why it's worth it. It's worth it. All right. Just what you guys should be doing at the end of the day. Instead of crying about my products, you should be at Home Depot picking up some paints to put against your screens. That's where I'm going to be at today, going over to Home Depot buying some samples. I need about 8 samples to put against my technology. Because the same question I just asked them, literally about the black paint against their screen, It's the same question people ask me all the time. So you have to have those tests. You can't sit there and say at the end of the day, well, we have this chart. Charts don't mean jack. At the end of the day, it doesn't mean anything at all, period. You'd be surprised at how many projectors have you tested. That paint could react differently. If you got drop it at 1,000 lumens, that means your screen's going to have to generate. I forgot, we got to pick up the 1,000 lumen from the I want to pull out everything out of the I don't want to. There's a lot of stuff in there. I'm gonna pull everything out of the storage unit and find my other projector for 1,000 lumens. But you have to do it at 1,000 lumens because again, some people think that you have to have. Well, then if you do a 4,000, 5,000 projector, everything's going to be hit with it. I literally had somebody saying, well, your screen's being, what is my screen being hit with? You do know the 4,000 lumens is just not hitting my screen only, it's hitting the rest of them too. But also too, that helps because some people think if you have a higher lumen projector, just going to draw white light, and that's not going to happen. So we have to do it at 1,000 so we can stress the projector. That's projector stress test, which is needed. And you're going to say this screen has been fully tested. Literally, did you just say that out of your mouth that Series C was fully tested? No, I'll show you what fully tested looks like on the screen. You should have at least anywhere from just one of them. Ultra short, those alone can bring you 20 videos easily. So the fact you don't have all those videos, I'll show you what you're missing. I'll test your stuff. Because you're missing a ton of demonstrations. A ton of them are missing. Right now I'm trying to find my Pico projectors because I need to hit the screen with one of the Picos. Let me see. And that's 13, oh no. That's not that. It's not that. It's not that. It's not that. Okay, that's but I'm pretty sure I got an Elite Screen sample sheet. I know I got one in the storage unit. I need to find it because there's no way in the world they're going to give me that sample sheet. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to get it from them. I know they're from the door. All right, let me see. Email address. Ooh, man. Now, can't use that one. They know me by Black Series. All right, we'll use this one. Now, am I interested in advancing our technology? Oh, not really. Not really. I just don't want this to come up ever where somebody says, well, you know, because I've had customers kind of like, would you try so-and-so and so? We tried paint on screens. I've had paint on screens, so I can show them demonstrations of paint on screens. Have you done Elite screens? I've done Elite screens. Have you done DMP Supernova? I've done DMP Supernova. I've done Firehawk G4, G5. I've done all of them. I've done the ultra short, though, ceiling and light rejection technology from Elite screens. Every last one of them. I had them all here. Did the demonstrations. They're all right there for display. I did the Dark Star 9. I did the Dark Star 9 in ultra short. Did that one already. I did Supernova. I did the Infinity and Blade. Those are their best screens. I did both of those. Vivistorm, I knocked out their entire sample pack. This other screen called Luxie or Luxie, if I'm pronouncing it, I do apologize, knocked their screen out. Demonstrations on that. Daylight had a dark screen, knocked their screen out too on top of that. I've knocked out every single certified screen. The only screens I haven't been able to get my hands on at the time was a Diamond, which I have now underneath of me, and the other one was a Dragonfly. And the Dragonfly, for some reason, they just kind of beat around the bush for the sample, so they advised me to go to Diamond because they said it was a more superior screen. We know it's a more superior screen than you guys in the day, but still, I want to test this Dragonfly. The Dragonfly looked pretty dark, it looked promising, but again, as I said before, and I said this before the Diamond ever got here, I said, if your screen can't read an infinity contrast level, okay, if your screen can read an infinity contrast level, there's nothing that's going to touch it. That's it. Nothing can touch it. Because if you're talking about true contrast at 100%, you can't get any better than black. So no Diamond, no Elite screens, no Seymour AV, no Firehawk G4, none of that. No Supernova, none of that is going to be to touch black technology because it can't read the contrast. And what did the guy say in OLED, who basically designed that technology? He sat there and said, in the black, you see true color. You have a 100% black screen that can generate a perfect high white level. Keep in mind, just because it's black doesn't mean jack. We just showed you that in a demonstration where I took the black paint, I put it against my screen. You see a contrast. But then when I show a white level, it comes up dirty because it can't read white light. And you have to read a certain amount of white light in order to get a proper color balance. This is why we show you demonstrations against the Certify, against a white screen, against a black surface. At the same time, we show you when we show a color level, one is actually washed out and the other one's too dark. You have to be able to pick up the balance. And that's where people start having problems. They can't get the balance correct. And if they put too much of whatever, Jamie thought at the end of the day, we put silver in our paint. That's why we gave him the ability to make our product. We wanted to see if he knew what is advanced technology and black technology. How far did his knowledge go? It didn't go anywhere because he kept dropping silver into it. And he kept putting water in the silver, which means he was expanding the silver, which was causing the screen to go gray. Your rollers will tell the truth. You can't say you're making a black paint and your rollers are coming up gray. That's why I said you guys are colorblind somewhere in there. You don't know what black looks like. Oh, man. So they got the company that we're going to be doing business with this year. One of the things they request is that you can back up everything that your product says. Any company is going to tell you this. Any company is going to sign a distributorship contract with you. It's going to say, can you back up everything? Because they're going to your screen as you display it. So if you display it saying it got range gain and you can't back this up, guess what? They're not going to touch it with a 10-foot pole because they run the risk of getting sued for fraud. That's why you have to back everything up. That's why they can't go to major distributors because they can't back their products. We can. And that's what I'm doing this year. I'm going to a major distributor and I literally talk to these people and the first thing they said out of their mouth is, I hope you can back this thing up because we've had screens come in here and they never came back because they couldn't back it up. So there you go. Can't do screens. I watch people do screens on site and manipulate the environment to make it darker to accommodate. You can't do that. That's why I showed you walking through that entire office building. We never changed the environment because companies are not going to do that. And on top of that, they spend the money for that massive venue projector. They bought it because they had to work with the environment lighting that they had in their environment that was hostile. We're not creating the account. We're good. I'll take this right here. That's all. We're good on that. So everything is here correct. All right. We're all goody there. Yeah, you got to back all that up. You can't lie. I've sat, I got flown down. I can show you demonstrations where me and my ex flew down to freaking demonstration. They flew us down to Florida, pay for airline tickets, the whole 9 yards. You walk in that facility, you better know what you're talking about. You better be to back your stuff up. Because again, you're wasting somebody's time at the end of the day. I don't got time for you to come all the way down here and you can't explain to me what this mess means at the end of the day. Hey, if you don't cut that out. Let me see. I ain't got time for that nonsense. Bad enough I gotta waste time on this stupid nonsense as it is. All right, let me see. What do we got? Hold on. Where is... Oh, okay. But you didn't ask for that. Let me see. Yeah, saving my card to this account. That's not happening. All right, we're gonna go down that road. Not a problem. I'll use my other one. Multiple accounts of money, and I don't care. I'm getting this. Let me see. We'll do it this way instead. We'll go through my big boy account. Let me see. That's my relaxation of rain. I like to listen to. Let me see. I still can't get over that. Literally looked at that screen and sat there and said on camera that, look at the contrast on it. And he wasn't reading a black screen, he was reading a gray screen. Oh, my goodness, I swear. Just lied right on camera. It's right on camera, just lie in your face. Used to be a certain dignity behind it all. Doing projection, screen paints, I guess that's going out the window, ain't it? I tell you, this nonsense if I see other people popping up doing the same nonsense they're doing, we're going into the mainstream permanently. I'm not associating myself with it at all, period. Because it's almost as worse as a knockoff projector. It's the same thing. Just like when I watch those Kickstarter programs pop up and I see these projectors coming up, oh, it's 4K and blah, blah, blah. And it's not 4K, it's compressing. There's no way in the world you can get a 4K projector for that cheap. Brand new? No, it's not going to happen. Unless you buy it from somebody, but it's brand new. Other than that, no. And I told you, I said it's going to come a time when they're going to start making their own screens. Because if they make their own screens, they can get away with a lot of nonsense at the end of the day if they make their own screens. Told you that was going to happen. You see all these screens now designing their own screens. One actually says, I think it's GM Go, that sits there and says that if you basically use, what did I say? They used to, just something, I gotta look it up, but it's something they said that if you hit the screen, it actually jumps the screen's, the projector's lumen count capability. That's bull crap. This is what we're doing now. We're just making it up. And the reason why the big companies like Amazon and all them companies don't cut down, like, why don't they cut down these people? No, because they're making money off of them. That's why. They can come in there and say, hey, look, freaking our projectors can give you X-ray vision. They'll let that crap pass through. I don't know who is freaking regulating these projectors at the end of the day, but they just let them come right on in. No one monitors jack. And then when the consumer gets it, he gets a projector that's a piece of trash at the end of the day and doesn't work. This is why we had to put guidelines on our website, because they don't work. They only work on gray and white screens. Diamond and all the high-end screens, those projectors don't run on there. That's why you never see those projectors in any of their demonstrations, because they don't support them and they don't work, and they consider them to be trash. That's where they are. They're trash projectors. That's why when you get the projector, it has such a low, and it has, most of them have lead, which is, ugh. And then on top of that, they have plastic lenses in them and all that stuff. Half the peripherals don't even freaking work in the back. They're junk. And they put all these high, oh, I forgot, we got to order one of those. They put all these high amounts of lumens on there. There's no way in the world that a 50,000 lumen projector the size of a freaking VCR tape, the lamps and them things are massive. There's no way in the world. Yes, thank you. Mission accomplished. And so it begins. $26. $26. The freaking sample. That's crazy, man. Liar, liar, pants on fire. I'm not saying they're liar. I'm pretty sure this stuff works. Pretty sure I get my stuff over, their stuff over here, it's gonna be black. I ain't worried about that. Now I gotta worry about that at the end of the day. When I buy screens, are they black or not? Okay, you gotta worry about everything else coming up. That's another thing. That's the least thing you need to worry about when it comes to a black screen, whether it's gonna be black or not. And they had a nerve to contact me and sit there and tell me my screen is gray at the end of the day. Are you kidding me? They literally contact. Oh, you don't have a black screen, you have a gray screen. I'm gonna show you a black screen. I'm gonna definitely show you that. I can't stand. I got my order right here done. So I get it in express shipping. Whew, man, that's crazy. I paid that much money for freaking shipping. I'll tell you one sample sheet really hard to get your hands on. DMP Supernova. Ooh, that's not an easy screen to get your hands on. I literally had to contact the owner to get that thing at the end of the day. And I made sure I didn't lose those. Oh, they're very hard to get your hands on. You can't just walk into a dealership or none of them. You got to go directly to the company and they send you out an email. Once you get the email, it's some kind of information you got to read through. You read through that and then you basically have to put in, they send you an invoice and you have to go from there. Yeah, they're a very interesting screen to get. But I wonder if they develop anything new. But if it's all gunmetal, it's just no point. Yeah, tell me about it, right, Taco? Get my receipt. I'm using Stripe. I hate freaking Stripe. I can't stand Stripe. I had bad experience with Stripe. I would never use them as any form of freaking transferring or using them for basic processing orders. Never, ever freaking again. Never will I use Stripe. You see my raggedy wallet? See this old raggedy wallet right here? It used to be a Harley-Davidson wallet. Used to be a Harley-Davidson wallet. I've had this wallet since I was 16. 16. I'm actually 55 and I've had this wallet since I was 16 years old. And I refuse to buy another one. I just don't want to. I got to get it fixed because it's going to rip sooner or later. I mean, it's pretty much on its last right there. And I've had people buy me brand new wallets, but I can't. This is my baby. I've had this wallet since I was 16 years old, and I plan to be buried in it too. Yep. I plan to be buried in it. I'm going to take it down to a shop and get it mended on that side right there, but I'm keeping it. And I see people sit there, see me pull out this raggedy old wallet at the end of the day, thinking, oh, yeah, you don't know at the end of the day. You really just don't know. But anyway, yeah, I had this wallet since I was 16. Never forget the first day I bought it. And I'm going to be buried with it too. Nothing in it. Just going to be buried in it. That's why I refuse to buy a new wallet. Sentimental. A man in this wallet is everything. That's what it is when it comes down to it. He shows his wallet. He's had this wallet through time. I've had thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars in this wallet right here. This thing has been through me through everything, thick and thin. This wallet has been through me. Bad times, good times, the whole 9 yards. This wallet has a history behind, sitting behind this wallet right here on how much I have done. This thing has been with me through my entire company. Went through the Disney World, traveling different places, and this wallet got some history sitting on it. That's why, I mean, people say, pull this wallet like, man, you got this wallet. Yes, this wallet got some history on it. It's my baby. Love the wallet chain too, because I'm gonna lose my keys. I remember I went to New York City and someone tugged on my wallet, and I disarmed. Not disarmed, but I pulled my firearm. I kept it low so nobody can see me with it, because you can't. People will panic. Pull a firearm in the middle of New York City, people run all over the place. And I had it down low. I was looking for the person who pulled my wallet. So yeah, trying to pickpocket me and try to grab my wallet. And we were all packed all together. And I from my wallet pulled a little bit. And I'm like, what the freak? I pulled my gun out. I'm going to shoot him in the chest. I'm going to shoot him in his leg. But there was nobody around me. Everybody was around me, but they really didn't see someone in their face. Like they were surprised. It was attached to a freaking chain, or it didn't pull off right away. I didn't see that in their face. So, everybody's going to just party and carry on. Maybe somebody grabbed mine by accident. Maybe they thought I was somebody else who had a wallet chain too, and they grabbed theirs. Who knows? But yeah. All right. Got mine. I'm done with that. So I'm going to save this right here. And thank you so much for Smarter Service. I look forward to putting your product against our technology. Getting it done. Getting it done. Let me see. Basically go in and got your printout. Drop your page. We're done. Transaction completed. Oh, got orders in here. I got to take them out quick. I'm going to go in and get paint on screens. I don't have the sample anymore, so I got to order them. I can call and order them. Paint on screens. I want the dark one, the black one. That's what I want. And I'm pretty sure, I think I have Goo Screen still in my locker unit. So I have to go in and get that one because I ordered Goo Screen's darkest screen. So that one right there. And let me see, let's go pop over to eBay. Let's see what eBay has to offer for us. I actually have one person who we bought paint from and he pulled his labels off. I know exactly who you are. I wonder if you're still on here because you pulled your labels off and I didn't like that at all, period. If I buy your product, I want my labels with it. He pulled the labels off the can because he knew where they were going to. Let me see, I need to go to eBay. Sorry, I thought I was joking at the end of the day when I said I was going to track down every screen. That's a challenge. I got to do something. I'm bored. What are we going to... Okay, again, it's an infinity black screen. What are we going to test it against? And if I'm going to sit there and say, I'm not going to say anything out of my mouth, I can't back up. So I can't sit there and say, oh, we have the number one screen. We know we have the number one screen. We have to prove it. So we have to back it up. I don't go on camera and run my mouth and can't back things up at the end of the day and then paint myself into a corner I can't get out of. I don't do that. So if I sit there and say that I'm going to basically challenge every screen, you're going to watch me do it. So I just bought one just now. It'll be down here. I don't know. They'll send me a confirmation to my email because I put the other email account on there. So I'm going over here and I'm going to pop over and see what kind of screen paints we're going to get. Now, box is another one. Let me see. And I don't want anybody taking this personally at all, getting mad and get upset, but it has to be done because, again, I'm not coming back later and say, oh, but you never challenged it. Yeah, okay, whatever. You know what I mean? I don't got time for that. Knock everybody out, get done, and move on. Then that way, when I sit there and advertise my screen, I can literally sit there and say, I've knocked out all this, I knocked out all that, so and so and so. That's why my screen is considered to be number one. Unlike you naysayers out there, I don't see you doing what I'm doing right now. You don't, because you're afraid. And the first screen you're going to have to go against, if you basically want that recognition, you got to go against us. No fake demonstrations. This is why when I buy your stuff, you cancel out. This is going to show right from the door. It's not going to go well. So don't cancel your orders. I put an order through. I want to see a receipt on the other end. When it gets there, I want to see exactly what I purchased. And that other dumb nonsense. If you can't back up your product, then guess what you do? You keep my name and my company out of your mouth. Like Will and all the other companies. Yeah, keep it out of your mouth at the end of the day. Can't back your product up next to my technology. Keep my technology and my company out of your mouth. That's it. Because again, you're going to end up in a situation like this guy got himself into. He got to figure out what he's going to do when he comes back from vacation. Got to do something because we're ordering it. All right, let me see. I want to go with screen paints, projector screen paints. And I put down projector. Any of these guys talk trash about us? No, none of them did anything at all. But I still have to test their stuff. I'm not doing any white screens. That's way too easy. We're not doing white screens. That's way, way too easy. I don't know why you would sell white screen paint. There's no purpose of it. It's no purpose. Like I've seen people go out and spend money for the 0.9 elite screen and say, hey, it does the same. No, it doesn't. I literally put that screen. I have demonstrations putting it against white versus white. What is the difference? We did a 0.9 white screen versus a t-shirt versus a bed sheet versus a screen that had a 1.1 gain and 0.1 gain. Guess what? No difference at all. I already had their product already. Their product is actually quite good. It's very, very good. It beat Jamie's paint. I know that for a fact. I did the test. It's actually pretty good. So we're still gonna have to get it either way. So the one for 38 is good. We'll get that one. Who is this? Digital image. There's no image. No pictures. See, this is what I'm talking about. No pictures, no videos. This is what drove me a little crazy when I first got into the field. That I went to a lot of these sites and I didn't see any videos. I didn't see any really. I saw a lot of pictures and a lot of this, but I never saw actual video demonstrations being done. So how do I know that this is going to do what this is going to do? What is this? It's an ultra white screen. So RM actually from the door, it's a waste of my time. It's white. See? No contrast, no color. Can we get a picture? Come on, we don't need all this. We're getting this for wait. Hey, just wait. Okay. Can we get? This is why we go. This is the first thing I do is I go over to YouTube and I put your stuff up. See everything I'm doing here. This will teach the naysayers something. When you make a product, the first thing that I do is I go to YouTube and I see exactly how this product's going to work. Look, he in there fussing. He in there crying already. 5 hours ago, he's in there crying and upset already. That's CINEMAX, upset, angry. That don't bother me at the end of the day. That's just evidence. I'm going to throw against you in court. That's all. But that shows you at the end of the day that you're upset and angry. Your screen, or whatever you did in your demonstration, didn't work. Come on, you can't get it. Your screen didn't work. What are you mad about? That doesn't bother me. And the reason why it doesn't bother me is because, again, you basically are mad because your screen didn't work. You're going to tell me right now that screen pulled a black level. Not to go backwards on this, people, but did you pull a black level? Can't get mad about that. What are you angry about? You're angry because your screen came up gray. And now you're upset and you're scared because Danny's going to throw you under a bus. And he is. He's not going to send that product to us. After I got up there, I had a ton of freaking people contact me and said, hey, you know, we're betting he's not going to send it. And he's not going to send it. We have 7 cancellations from him. We had videos of him pulling down his site. He went through a lot to make sure we didn't get the product. So what makes you think he's going to send it over? And he's facing fraud charges for slandering our company. So he's not going to send it at all, period. And he's mad. So I told you that's the reaction we're going to get. They're going to be upset. They're going to get angry. This is what they're going to do. This is how they do things. They make little cutout characters and all that stuff. Look, if you feel that at the end of the day that I slandered the product and what we all saw was not true, then you have no problem shipping it to me, right? All right, that's it. Enough said. I mean, because they're not going to do any real black versus black and do a Starfield demonstration. And you know why he's upset? I guarantee that CINEMAX screamed at him. I guarantee he yelled at him. I guarantee he yelled at him. Because if you're looking at demonstrations, he never did contrast. He was the only one that did the contrast. I guarantee he yelled at him. He probably got mad at him and said, why in the world would you show contrast? You're stupid. You made my screen look like an idiot. Yeah, he did. He made your screen look like an idiot. I'm going to flash this real quick. He made your screen look like an idiot. Look, I told you, sold out. I told you, oh my goodness, I told you what's going to happen. Scared, I told you. That's what they do when they're scared. Told you, you're getting sued, buddy, you're getting sued. Doesn't make a difference, you put it sold out, you're getting sued. I told you what's going to happen. I told you, what did I say? What did I tell you? What did I tell y'all? I told you. So wait, he threw you under the bus. You were literally went under the bus. Oh, somebody's gonna get paid. I don't know, a couple of people gonna get paid today. Yeah, I told you was gonna do it. I don't know what I said. What did I say in the description? I don't want to see no sold outs. I don't want to see no websites being pulled down, no market errors, none of that stuff, no cancellations. I told you. Well, baby, you're on vacation, right? So if you're on vacation, because these shopping carts were all open, and you were on vacation, so they were all open. So we'll wait till you come back, and we'll see if they open up. You said you're going to be back on vacation on 18th, going on 18th, right? And you'll be back on January the 2nd. So even if you put the shopping carts and sold out, it really doesn't make a difference, and I'll tell you why. Because we're not going to order until you come back. I'm not placing any orders until you come back. But I find it interesting, these shopping carts were all open yesterday. I can go check the video. They were all open. And now all of a sudden, after making that comment about basically having your product down there and putting enough pressure on you, I told you what he's going to do. He's going to throw Wake under a bus, and he did. Now, it's not over yet, because keep in mind that this product right here, you come back, we're not going to order it. We're not even going to touch it. I'm not putting my money in there until you come back. So that way I know you're there when I place the order. So when you get it, you have that option to ship it out to us. So let's see how long that sellout stays there. Because if that sellout stays out there until after January the 2nd, or even a week after January the 2nd, we already know. You already told us. You painted another corner for yourself. Oh man, I wanted to do this on the sugar plum berry so bad. I wanted to talk about this. I gotta cut the video short. We gotta talk about this. I told you they were gonna do it. I told you. And who gets mad? Who's upset over here on YouTube? Angry and upset. Who's upset right now? Silent Wake 5 is upset and angry. Look at him. That's him right there. Upset. There's no rants. Your screen did not. It failed to pull black level. That's what it did. It's not a rant. You failed to pull it. Is the video still there? Hold on. Is the video still there? Hold on for a minute. Let's go over here. Customer demonstrations. I told you he was going to be. He does this. We went through this the last time. Oh, video's still there. We went through this the last time when we tried to order his products. He put sold out on the shopping carts. I can show you that in the demonstrations. Literally. See? You can't get mad at us. Your screen failed to pull a contrast level. It's right there. It shows. You couldn't pull a contrast level. You sat there on camera, cursed and carried on, talking about, oh my goodness, the contrast levels are so amazing and this and that and blah, blah, blah. And then when you put a screen that was actually black against it, your screen came out gray. And then try to sit there and lie and tell the people that, oh, well, the vantage point. The vantage point of what? Your screen's supposed to be black. That's what it comes down to. But watching you put the shopping carts and sold out, wow, we've seen that one already before. Now the question is, how long do they stay sold out? That's the question. How long do they stay sold out? So you still messed up. You still messed up. Because you sit there and say, oh, I don't have the product anymore. So let me get this straight. A product that you build from scratch, that you don't have to rely on any other companies to supply your product because you make it from scratch, you're sold out? That doesn't make any sense at all. You put your shopping carts and sold out because you're scared that I was going to place an order while you're on vacation. I just clearly just sat there and said, we're not placing any orders until you come back. I even said I would give you a week to get settled in before we place the order. I literally said that on camera multiple times. You guys, you're scared. Talked all this trash. Well, let me tell you something right now. Now you got another problem on your hands. If those shopping carts show that they're sold out long after you come back from vacation, then it also clearly shows that you basically are scared to ship the product out to us. And you'll get sued. And you also will throw Silent Wake under a bus. That's what you will. Doesn't make a difference. We've seen this sold out already. Wow, Wake, you just went under the bus. Literally, well, we've partially under the bus. But when he comes back from vacation, and you said you're sold out, right? So you make your product from scratch. How would you be sold out? And I haven't seen any customer reviews, only this one right here, and no one else is buying your product, so how would you be sold out? The only reason why we have a sold out on a product because it's not available yet. That's why everything else is available, but it's not available. But your product, you make your stuff from scratch. And if you make your stuff from scratch, that gives you infinity resources to make your products, right? It ain't like you got to go over the shelf and get it and they go, hey, we don't have this anymore because the company stopped making it, or there's a shortage in this, or whatever, you know, we went through in COVID. You know, you can't get certain things because the companies can't get them. You don't have that issue. You make your stuff from scratch. So you don't have that problem. So why are your shopping carts showing sold out? Yeah, we know your screen does not work. Talked a lot of trash, can't back it up. My Lord, okay, I can't wait. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're gonna give it some time. We're gonna wait until he comes back from vacation to see if the shopping carts are all sold out. I'm gonna go back to this real quick. You sold out on all products? All products went through a sellout? What the freak? Seriously? Well, that's tremendous. Then that means I should find tons of customers with this product, because someone's got to be posting something. So let's go over here and let's look at this again. And right around the time you show that you're sold out, Silent Wake 5 pops up an angry video where he's upset, talking about, oh, we're ranting. I'm not ranting. I'm showing proof right here. How is that ranting? That's proof right here. Your screen came up gray. I posted your pictures on all the forum sites. Everybody's saying the same thing. It's gray. We all know our colors. And for some reason, you guys don't know colors. That's just his words. Jamie sitting there saying that, hey, these are two different screens. We all see the same matching screen. We're not stupid at the end of the day. You guys want everybody to think they're stupid so you can continue to rip them off. No, you're busted. And the fact he locked the shopping carts shows you he's afraid. Gee whiz, you locked all those carts just for me? What about if anybody else wanted it? Yeah, I heard what he said. My friends will be buying it. Yeah, I'll get it. Either way, if you block my order, I'm still gonna have my friends get it. We're still gonna get it down here for testing. Your product doesn't work, Danny. You lied. You lied. So what are you gonna do when the FBI, which we put fraud charges against your company? What's gonna happen when they contact you? You can't lock no shopping cart at the end of the day when it comes to them. And they ask you questions about what the freak is range gain. You got this something on your site, got to complain about this. Can you back this up? How are you going to get around that? Or you make claims that you make a hazardous material that has no safety material data sheets that you've made from scratch. You don't buy it over the counter. How are you going to explain that nonsense in the day? Or the fact that PlayStation, when they come to hit you at the end of the day for that infringement similarity lawsuit because you have something called a PSP, which is the same thing as the portable PlayStation. Then what? What are you going to do? You guys are a bunch of runners. That's why I said, you're not going to do well in the system. You're not. Gee whiz, you went in there and basically sat there and said that this right here is not true. Or this is not true? This never happened. It's not true. Let's listen to what he said. Oh my goodness.
Giving you a white level I have not yet seen on a DIY, sector screen paint. And for $60, I'll take this over anything Kenneth Bird has ever created or is going to create any day of the week, any year. I don't care, whatever you want to say. I mean, this is, and out there you see something like this is going to look like this has the advantage because it is darker in tone overall, but it's detail and highlight detail.
What the freak is detail and highlight detail? I'm going to challenge you on that one in court. We're going to play this video. Detail and highlight detail. Gentlemen, this is what happened. It's face reality. You did a demonstration. Your screen came out gray. When you hit the screen with the freaking meter, you could tell it came out gray. Black is black. If you want to challenge me on this, I have no problem with going to court on this. I can show the judge. I can paint my screen up there in the courtroom, take everyday black paint, stick it against my screen, show a historical demonstration, put fabric up there, whatever you want, and show that all those surfaces are going to generate a black level. It may be in different shades, but it's still going to be a black level at the end of the day. Transfer to a white surface, and everything else will turn dark except for our screen. That's it. If you're claiming to have a black screen, it shouldn't be coming up gray. It's supposed to come up black. So it clearly shows that you got on here, committed fraud. You came on here and made a statement that this was supposed to be a black screen, and then you stuttered the minute the screen transferred over to a star field and tried to make an excuse talking about this has the advantage point, and so on. The advantage point, this should have it too. It's a black screen. So the fact that you have to make excuses and try to explain people, oh, come on, man. You guys are just nothing but freaking liars all day long. That's all you do is lie. That's why we call it the Circus C. It's a clown paint. That's what it is. Nothing more than a clown paint. And in the minute I made that statement yesterday, I told you heard it. Laughing about throwing them under the bus. I told you they argued about it. They had to argue about it. Because he came out upset, angry, posted this video telling me, oh, we just ranting about it. No, I'm not ranting. It's the truth. It's right there. It's right there. How hard is that? You still gonna ship me my product. That don't make a difference. You can put your shopping cart on soda all you want. You make it from scratch, did you not? You got a history of doing this. This don't bother me at all. This is just evidence. Your screen came up gray. Look, he didn't even put in the video where the screen came up gray. He skipped it out. He skipped the whole thing out. Look at this video. Watch this.
Top and the bottom, they are clearly black. The difference is that Partey's formula is a different approach to handling light in the room.
Dude, you just skipped out this entire part of the video. What happened to this part? Then you came back on there and lied some more? Really? I gotta tell you, this is business. Hello? No problem, no problem, no problem. Yeah, I was checking out what you're talking about, rear projection screen technology. We do have that. Oh, the paint. Yeah, we used to sell the screens, but we stopped doing them because basically the shipping cost from got really expensive. It's just much easier to sell than the paint form. It's very easy to apply. We do the demonstrations all the time. Put it in a Wagner. We use a Wagner 250. It's like a $60 paint spray. It's not really expensive. And then basically just go one application, let it dry, and then basically what we do is how dark do you want it on the chips? That's not gonna bother it. Yeah, that's not gonna bother it at all. You're good on that. We do the demonstrations in fully lit environments. We stick lights behind the back and front of the screen because the demonstrations we see a lot of demonstrations where they'll have the environment behind the back of the screen super dark because anything that transfers to the screen will wash up the front. We don't have that issue. Or you want the surface to be flexible? All right. Okay. So there is an acoustic screen that we use from time to time. We put those. Image will push through from one end out the other end. What kind of projector do you use by chance? Yeah, I know. We got a bunch of people involved and they've been buying from us all day on that projector. We have a couple people that yeah. So yeah, it's a fantastic projector. It's like what, 4,000 lumens? Yeah, that's definitely gonna work. We can hit that at 1,000 lumens and it'll still push through the screen. So 4,000. Yeah, that's 1,000 lumens at around 14, 15 feet back. So you're going to ultra short to that 4,000. Yeah, it's going to go quite nicely. So if you want it to be portable, what I would do is I would go with, we have a paint that I can show you the surface that we apply to. They're like spandex screens, and you put on there. If you want to go about 2 by 5, put out 3-foot application to it. 3-foot application to the surface, and this will allow you to put the projector behind it. You see on the opposite side. It's a fabric screen. So I'll send you a link where we get the fabric surface from. It's stretchable, it's spandex, it's fantastic. You fold it up wherever you want to do it. It's not going to crack and stuff. On top of that, let me cut you off. It's also acoustic. That means sound can travel through the screen. We usually use plexiglass surfaces like this. They painted our windows and stuff like that, sheets of plexiglass, that's what they do. You get a stand that fits on the bottom of it, or if you make it, what size you have to do? So 150-inch sheet of plexiglass is very expensive, and very big, and very heavy. Yeah, the surface area is about 150 inches. You can take that and you can wrap it up and put that in a post office, mail it, or a suitcase, or wherever you want, and take it from A to B. Much easier. Those are plexiglass, and we have one I can send you that basically that we've done on the acoustic sit-down material using a orchestra projector at around 3,600 lumens in fully lit environment. No, you can be 14 inches back. When we do the demonstrations, we do them at 1,000 lumens. 1,000 lumens can pick up people projector at 1,000 lumens at around 16 feet off the surface of the breeze. So you're right up on top of the screen, so it's firm. Yep, recoat. So basically it activates pretty fast. So it's done. We've done it pretty much all the time. No. The application, you stand a foot away from the screen and you spray from side to side, and that's it. When the application hits, basically you see the screen start to react. It has kind of a weird coating to it. You see it react over the black surface. It's basically every job I want to use, so basically everything I develop has to be basically water-based, so it has a clean process. So when I'm in an area and they're using kind of different chemicals, I can sense it because my lungs are very sensitive to it, so I can pick it up. But everything has to be water-based. So anyway, anything I spray anyway, I always use like a 3M mask. That's basically which is basically perfect required to wear anytime you use any kind of spray anyway. Yeah, you can think. Yeah, you can't purchase it from the website, so we're not seeing an invoice for it. But we basically don't go on the website because, again, people use it for other things, like, it's not meant to be used for that. That's why I'd rather have companies contact me so we know exactly what it's being used for. Oh, no, you're good. I can tell automatically from the door. Because some people say, oh, I use it because it's a paint on my like, no, it's not that. It's a front rear tech. Stick that on your wall or something, it's not going to go well. It has to be on a surface that can transfer light through. Yeah, and they're like, it's not coming up. It's not like, yeah, that's why. You're supposed to do it. That's why we both got the same in the head. Yeah. Yeah, you can only call for it. So that we know exactly, we can talk to them, know exactly what we're using. Okay, it will work for that. Or if not, we just advise them to get something else. I'm going to show you a demonstration that we did for a store owner. We actually set one up in his window so he can display fish with his restaurant window in the daytime. Yeah, I'll send it over to you, everything you need, and you'll be good to go. Yes, we got your email. So I'll send everything. I'll send the videos over here on this is your text? On your phone now? All right, I'll send the videos so you can have them already looked up YouTube and I can send them to this and check it out. And then if you see what you like, then we'll go from there. No problem, thank you. Bye-bye. Sorry about that. That's business. Ugh, this all day. Yeah. This is hilarious. This is absolutely hilarious. He did the video and he skipped this whole section. It's gone. It's not even in there. And then try to come in there and lie. All right, people. I got to get pictures of this because this is all going to be needed for court because he's being sued for fraud. He's being sued for a number of things. So we get the pictures for that. We got to come in. We got to talk about this. I want to do updates. Updates will be pushed off to something else. We'll talk about that later. This is very, very interesting. And the fact that the video he did, he skipped the entire part. That part, he skipped it and just talked about this. Dude, you still failed in your demonstration. I'll tell you why you still failed. Look at the screen on the floor. It's still darker than the screen right here. This is black. That's black. That's black. That's gray. You still screwed up. You still screwed up. You don't see that Sound Awake 5. See how the black is matching your arcade machine here and here? See how it's not matching here, here, and here? Your screen is gray. I don't care. Y'all guys can argue about it. You can cry about it. You can complain about it. It doesn't make a difference. Your screen is gray. And I love how when you did the demonstration, if you look at the bottom of the bar, you'll notice that he didn't even put the demonstration in where he showed where the screen turned around and matched. Yeah, my screen right here. See that screen right there? This is our technology that was coming to pulling up the bright white. You don't know anything about black technology. See that right there? You see this right here? This is the color of our screen. It's black. As you can see my speakers here? They're black. Now, if you go over here, this is house paint. You see how dingy and dirty the house paint looks? Guess what? It doesn't match our technology. We have more black. You're going to challenge me on a black on black demonstration? We do more of those than anybody else. your screen failed. And then if you look through the whole demonstration, he talks about our stuff, but he never put the demonstration with the star field. He completely took it out. Look at that. To try to lie to you. What happened to that part of the video? And you're still showing at the end, if you look at it, you're still showing a screen that's darker than yours. Because that's black. It's matching your arcade machine in the next room. That's black, right? That's black. That's gray. Gee whiz. I got to put you on blast on this, man. Oh, my goodness. It's so easy. That's why I talk about at the end of the day, people. The evidence to convict these people is so easy. They're being brought up on fraud charges. He just committed fraud again by trying to come in and lie and said, hey, we were attacked. Oh, bring me to court on this. I would love for you to get a lawyer and bring me to court. Solid Week 5, you have 1 week to have an attorney at my door for this mess right here. 1 week. If not, the penalty is going to be high. I'm going to slam you for this. 1 week to have an attorney address me. If not, I'm going to hit you with something that, again, at the end of the day, you're going to wish you never made the video. It's right there. We can clearly see that the star field is missing. You didn't put that in there. You skipped that out of the video. And then we can see right here, right in your video, this right here showing black is matching your arcade cabinet back here. It's not matching the same thing here. You're going to get on camera and lie. All right, it's time to put them on blast. Solid Week 5, you're about to dance in the light. Let's get it.